ready.
Foodies! Hi, how are you all doing? Today I'm going to make a little one pan, I've got it heating up, stir fry, and I'm using chicken thigh. And on the board down here, Anthony is showing us I've got one of these beautiful portobello mushrooms. Look at this beautiful portobello mushroom I'm going to use in our stir fry today. Some onion, some celery, some peppers, and some squash. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, and I'm going to serve this today over some Ichiban noodles, okay? So you could serve it over rice, serve it over or nothing for that matter if you don't want to serve it over anything, but I'm serving it over that. And we're going to get our meat in here, let it get started to go. And while it's starting over there, we're going to start by cutting some onion here. So I'm just going to cut it. Try and make all your pieces about the same sizes. If you do the same size, what you're going to have is everything come out cooked about the same time, okay? So the rule of thumb is cut them the same size. All right, and I've got onion. What I'm going to do with these chicken thighs is we're going to leave them in because they're chicken thighs, not chicken breast. And
They take a little
and they will stay nice and plump and juicy. If it was chicken breast, I would take it out and then put it back in. Okay, so there we have our chicken thighs are going in here. I started with a little olive oil. Now I do have a bottle of this beautiful sesame oil. Okay, and sesame oil is a good finishing oil. I'm going to give it just a little at the end here. So while these are going, I'm going to go with a little teriyaki sauce on everything here. So we can keep them going with teriyaki. Just like this, and we'll let the teriyaki sauce heat up. Just let it go here, let this all cook, okay? And while that's going, I'm gonna throw my onions in, right on top of our meat. I want everything to get nice and tasty. I don't have a big giant gas jet to go, although Cuisinart does have a new wok that you could use outside and connect it to your propane. Yeah, it's an outside wok by Cuisinart. You might wanna Google that or go to Amazon. It should be there. All right, and we like veggies. Everybody likes veggies. The whole objective here is the meat is the accompaniment to the veggies. All right, so we get our veggies in here.
So the more veggies, you get more fiber.
That's right, Mystic Anthony. Mystic Anthony is telling us about fiber today.
Well, I don't know if I missed it, but
You're there. So here we go. We're gonna mix this up. We've got everything going in here. Now you can cook this to whatever doneness that you guys like. The veggies, okay? We like our veggies pretty done, so what we're gonna do is put the lid on this as soon as I put the peppers in and the mushroom, this beautiful mushroom, and we're going to come back and let it steam for a bit. So we get our peppers. Now you can leave them whatever size you like. I'm cutting them a little smaller.
I love those yellow peppers.
Our yellow peppers are pretty. Look at the orange one here, everybody. The orange peppers. A rainbow of peppers. All right, and then I want this beautiful, look at this. What's going to happen to this is, as it cooks with the veggies, this mushroom is going to shrink up, so we're just going to get him cut just exactly as he is. I'm really not going to cut him any smaller because he's going to shrink. All right, so let's just get him. All right, now what we're going to do is we are going to put a little bit of chicken broth in here. If I can get it open. Just like this. So we can let these all steam, and I'm going to put the lid on it. Okay, and we're going to come back to our board and we are going to cut some squash. So I like the squash all the same way I'm doing everything else, the same size. Cut them all the same size so you get everything cooking up the same time. Alright, so we're just going to get them like this. Now I'm going to serve this over the noodles, and I'll show you that I've got them ready to go. All I have to do is drain them and get them into this pan at the very end. I'll show you the noodles, how they look. And here we have our noodles. They're ready to go, sitting in the water. Here's our noodles, right? And I'm going to put them in and mix them with the veggies, so I'm going to keep them warm before I drain them over here, just with the lid on, right? Okay, now, what we're going to do is come back over here and mix this up. And when we come back, we are going to add our beautiful squash and finish up our dish. Okay, so we'll see you when we come back. We're going to let this cook for a while. Peace out.